Good evening. Calling all amateur radio operators. Welcome to the Crooked River Amateur Radio Club's Tuesday night VHF net. My name is John Juliet Oscar Hotel November, and my call is Kilo America 8 Golf Kilo Golf. However, for the purpose of this net, I'll be using the club call sign of Whiskey 8 Charlie Radio Charlie, the W8CRC. This is an open and directed net. All amateur radio operators are invited and encouraged to check in. Check in. We don't bite. Come on in. All traffic will go through net control, and since emergency traffic may break in at any time, please leave a brief pause between transmissions. The purpose of this net is to bring together all amateur radio operators for the exchange of amateur-related ideas, information, and to keep club members and the amateur radio public up to date about club meetings and other events, and also to enhance the net operating practices. This net meets here every Tuesday evening at 7 o'clock, 1900 hours local time. We will start with announcements, and then we'll ask for check-ins from any other manager or member who has an announcement of general interest to the net. Once that's complete, I'll take regular check-ins. At this time, I'm going to toss it over to our fearless leader, Pat, at 80QP for some announcements. Pat, what do you have for us?
Good evening, everybody. Not a whole lot. Just thought I'd touch base with everybody and remind you that there's a meeting tomorrow night at 7:30 at the church. The meeting is going to be, the way it's coming together, it looks like it's going to be a lot of field day talk. Some others to take care of. If you are planning on doing field day with us, please try to make it either to the meeting or onto the Zoom feed, because I will have the Zoom room turned on after probably about 10 after 7. Let me break for a second here. Pictures of the field day site. Keith and Steve had went out there last Sunday and got some really decent pictures. You can actually see where we're going to be. A testing session. It looks like we will probably be on schedule for that. As far as if you know anybody that wants to take a test, if you want to upgrade your license, whatever, please go to the crarcham.org. About halfway down the page, you'll see something about testing. You can go in there and sign up for the test. I think that's about it, John. If I think of anything else, I will chime in. But at this point, I don't think I've got anything else. With that, I'll turn it back to Ned. And thanks for doing it, Ned, as always. And 80QP back to Ned.
Oh, very good, Pat. Always glad to be here. Okay, at this time, I am going to toss it over to Keith, K-A-A-B-S-A, for our trivia question. Keith, what do you have for us tonight?
All right. Good evening, everyone. This is Keith, KABSA. This is not the trivia question, but it's related to it. Well, is your taxes done? Time's a-ticking. All right, speaking of trivia question, what American president proclaimed the first federal income tax in his first year of office? My answer sheet closed. A is John Adams, not John Quincy Adams, just John Adams. B is Franklin Pierce. C is Abraham Lincoln, and D is Pat Morrow. As far as the meeting goes, I have an item I'm going to be giving away. It'll be taken off the login or the sign-in sheet at a random number. It's a $50 prize. It's something that I got it from Hamfest, and I already have myself, so I don't need a second one of it. All right, back to you, John, KABSA.
All right, thank you, Keith, for that fine trivia question. That's interesting. So, very good. All right, hopefully everybody got the trivia question, and let's start taking general check-ins. If you would like to check in with the Crooked River Amateur Radio Club Tuesday Night Net, please come now. This is W8CRC.
W8CRC.
All right, I have KB8PRK. Do I have any more?
November 8 Zulu Romeo Papa.
Okay, we have November 8 Zulu Romeo Papa. Let's go to the top of the list and start with Ted, KB8PRK. Good evening, Ted.
So what's up, John, and everybody else out there? I see Mother Nature has given us a good blow today, and it's going to go through the night and through the better part of tomorrow. Why should we be surprised? Hell, this has been going on since Thanksgiving, all this high wind. But it doesn't feel like mid-April, does it? I got to get I heard the trivia. I heard John or Keith just finish up with the first part of the question. I heard him give the answers, but I didn't hear the full question. If he could give that again, I had just tuned in late when I caught that there. Can you redo just the question there? I got the answers, or the four possible answers. Could you just read the question?
Yeah, the question is, which American president introduced us to the income tax? I want to say in his first year in office, if I remember the exact wording of that question. So which president gave us the income tax in the first year in office?
No, the anniversary of that, when that got started, was just I think the last week or so. Give me the four answers again, except for that last one. I don't think he did that.
All right. A is John Adams. B, Franklin Pierce. C, Abraham Lincoln. D, Pat Morrow.
Oh, God. Oh, man. I'm trying to... I'm going to go with Bravo. I don't think I'm going to be right, but I'm going to go with Bravo. And I'll leave it at that. But yeah, not much going on today. Just pay bills and stuff like that, and yeah, and I don't know. It was just a kind of a crummy day today. I couldn't do anything outside, not with that rain and wind. But I'll turn it back to you there, John. Good job. KBPRK.
All right, Ted. Yeah, you're right. It was a good day to stay home, pull the curtains, and go take a long afternoon. I got a short one in today, and I kind of let myself down. I'm going to have to make it up. All right, Ted, thanks for checking in. I'll catch up with you later. Going now, I'm going to move over to November 8th, Zulu Romeo Papa. Come on in.
Hello, M8CRP Brad here in Norton, and had a good day yesterday. Got on HF, got my first contact in about 10 years on HF. Got a dipole up at about 30 feet. It's kind of like a temporary solution right now, but had a few contacts and everything. Had a good time. And now I'm working on trying to get my QRP rig, Yaesu FT817, trying to get wired up too, so I can play with that. So. Otherwise, just tinkering around with the ham shack here and playing with all of my toys and everything like that. So, not too much else going on. And what the heck, I'll go with Bravo as well. Franklin Pierce, I don't know. I don't really know the answer, but I'll take a guess. Anyways, back to net, M8CRP.
Very good, Brad. Thank you for stopping in to say hello this evening. Hey, congratulations on getting your station on the air and making some contacts. Last evening, I'm usually out here in the evening working HF, and I haven't worked any DX in, it's been a couple of weeks. And late last night, around 11 o'clock, 20 meters was open, and I worked 2 stations in Russia. I haven't worked Russia in several months, but last night I snagged 2 of them and made 2 good contacts. So, new contacts at that. So, that was fun. I would like to point out, and I meant to mention this earlier, and I was just looking on QRZ before the net started. Today, the K-index, the planetary K-index, is up to 6, which is a bit high, and the geomagnetic field is reporting major storm. So I don't know what we're going to get on HF today and this evening, but they were saying major storm. So the sun has sent us something. I'll find out later what the conditions are. I'm listening for additional check-ins to the Crooked River Amateur Radio Club Tuesday Night Net. This is W8CRC. Additional check-ins, please come now.
Whiskey Delta 8, Bravo, Quebec, Sierra, Steve, Carter Falls.
Kilo, Echo 8, Foxtrot Kilo, Oscar, Flora, Akron. In and out. No, wait, I have a guess. Am I too soon?
It's just fine for us. All right, let's go pick up Steve. W8BQS, and then we'll go to Flora next. Steve, go. Take it away.
Okay, thanks for doing the net, and my guess will get the trivia question out of the way. I think it's Abraham Lincoln, but, you know, here again, I'm not positive either. That's been a long time. At any rate, yeah, in regards to your solar storms, I just happened to read on Facebook, they said something about being able to see the aurora as far south as Kentucky. Unfortunately, I guess we have cloud cover, so I don't know how that's going to pan out, if it's going to clear out or not, but something to look forward to. If it's going to be that far south, we might get a good shot at it if it clears up a little bit, but I kind of doubt it. And I've been working FT8. Pat's got me hooked on it, and it's driving me crazy. I just can't believe all the contacts you can make on FT8. I got Denmark, Finland, Germany, Herzegovina, Bosnia. So that's kind of good. Having a good time with it, thanks to Pat. WD8BQS, back to net.
Well, very good. Steve, congratulations. Very, very good. One of these days I'm going to have to set up and do some FT8. I have never, ever worked that mode, but it sounds interesting. Good luck to you and carry on. And thanks for checking in. We'll talk further down the log. Over to Flora, Kilo Echo 8, Fox, Kilo Oscar. Take it away, Flora.
Yeah, I thought I'd make Keith proud of me that I actually did my phonetics. Anyways, my guess for tonight, I'm going to guess Franklin Pierce. That's what I'm going to guess. Because I know he was the 14th president. Not that that means a hill of beans, but I just know that. So, K8, FKO, back to net.
All right, Flora, thank you for your answer, and thank you for taking the time to stop in and say hello. Always good hearing you on the air, so always be sure and jump in and say hello. I have you down for B. Bravo. Thank you for your answer, and we'll talk later, Flora. Have a good evening. Stay warm up there. And this is W8CRC, listening for additional check-ins to the Crooked River Amateur Radio Club Net. Additional check-ins, please come now.
F8CCY, Bob.
Hey, Bob, I don't hear anybody else right now, and so we'll go pick it up with you, KF8CCY. Did I get that right? Kilo Fox 8, Charlie Yankee. Bob, what do you have for us tonight? How's everything going up there for you?
Everything here is going fine. We've got some stray cats in the backyard. We found out Saturday that one of them had 5 kittens. Sad to say, one of them passed yesterday, but we still got 4 kicking in the little house I made. So we'll be doing a report on kittens for the next couple nets. Other than that, everything else is going fine. I have a antenna mount for someone tomorrow night. And back to net. Oh, by the way, I'll say Bravo B for the question. Back to net, KF8CCY.
All right, Bob. Thank you for checking in. Congratulations on your new family addition. I'm sorry about the one kitten that didn't make it. That's so sad. But it'll be nice to have some kitties roaming around in the backyard and hunting little varmints like mice and stuff. You built a little house for them. How cool is that? Nice of you. Keep them warm, and keep them warm in these cold April nights. It's got to change. It's got to change soon. It's going to change toward the weekend. We're supposed to be up to, I think, 76 in the forecast on Friday. We'll see. I'm not holding my breath, but I believe it will warm up. This is W8CRC, listening for additional check-ins. Well, I'm not hearing anything. I would like to get some more check-ins in here before we close the net. It's only 7:20, and if nobody checks in, Pat's stuck listening to me, and he's got better things to do, I'm sure. Anyway, I was just going to report that I did see the planetary K index 6, and there's a major storm in the geomagnetic field, and so that. I guess that the aurora borealis is visible as far south as Kentucky. We are overcast, and I don't think that's going to change overnight. But keep your eye to the sky and see what you see. I'll ask for any more check-ins at this point. We would like to get some more. Come in and check in with us. Tell us about your latest and greatest DX contact or whatever new piece of equipment you may have added to your station this last week or two. Got W8CRC listening.
November 8, really kind amateur.
8RKA, hello and good evening. Come on in.
To everyone on the net, and I think I heard Keith. I heard part of the trivia question, so I'm going to say Abraham Lincoln.
Okay, is this Artie?
It could be, yeah.
Okay, Artie, I'm not real familiar with your call, so if you give me I'm not that smart. It takes me a while to learn people's name and associated with the call. Thank you for that. I have you down for C. Charlie for the trivia. Anything else for us tonight?
Not really.
Okay, very good. Thanks for taking the time to check in this evening. And let me add these up on my next go-round. I'll give a total count on the number of check-ins. I'm going to break here, and I'm going to toss over to Pat to repeat any announcements or the announcements that he has for us. I know there's a club meeting, and then we'll go from Pat. We'll go back to Keith, and Keith will give us the answer to the trivia. Pat, please repeat the announcements for us if you would. And 80QP at W8CRC.
Okay, the two biggies I've got is the first, remember there's a meeting tomorrow night at the church, 26. Now Keith has got me doing it. 2406 Ardwell, ARDWELL, Akron 44312. We will be the main topic of discussion, although it's not going to be all of it. The main topic is going to be the field day surrounded. We need to start getting things put on paper and stuff to learn that we're going to work for and all that kind of stuff. What equipment you have that's going to be available, just that kind of stuff, you know. It's then after that we have May 3rd coming, which is going to be the testing session. If you plan on taking the test to upgrade, or if you know somebody that wants to take the test, please have them go to CRARC ham, all ran together, CRARCham.org, and about halfway down the page there's something about the testing sessions. You click on that, and it'll take you to the registration. I think that's the only two things I've got. And by the way, put me down for Abe Lincoln. We will go ahead and turn it back to Ned and 80QP.
Okay, Pat, thank you for the announcements, and I appreciate your contribution to the net this evening. Also, much thanks to Keith, who I kind of dumped on him late this afternoon and asked him for a trivia. Not at the last minute, but getting pretty darn close. So, Keith, thank you for that trivia question. And at this point, we'll go over to Keith, K88BSA, for the answer to the trivia. Keith, take it away.
All right. Good evening again. This is KABSA. You scanner listeners, if you want to join us, there's a testing opportunity coming, as Pat just said. And at the next meeting, I will be giving something away. It'll be a random person off the sign-in list. is worth about $50. I have one. I won this at a Hamfest, so I figure I'd pass it along to the next person. All right, John, before I give the trivia question answer away, I need your answer.
Oh, well, my answer is C. C, Charlie.
Okay, I got you down for C. Charlie. All right. What American president in his first year of term created this lovely day we have today, Tax Day? And the answers were A, John Adams, not John Quincy Adams, John Adams. C, Franklin Pierce, or B, Bravo, Franklin Pierce. C, Abraham Lincoln, and D, Pat Morrow. And according to what I count, 1, 2, 3, 4 people had it right with Abraham Lincoln.
Keith, you say only 4 people? I counted 5.
I have 4 Bravos and 4 Charlies. You must be counting me.
Yes, I'm counting you. I assume you know the answer.
Okay. Then, in that case, 5, counting me. Got it correct with C, Abraham Lincoln.
It wasn't me.
Well, my understanding about that is the federal government needed to mitigate the cost of the Civil War. And for that reason, they needed to institute a federal income tax. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. That's my understanding of that.
I couldn't tell you that. Let's see here. I guess so. It was 1861 when Lincoln, yes, helped to finance the Civil War. You are absolutely correct on that.
Well, thank you. I got something right. I am not a historian or a history buff, but I do remember reading that in my very broad and general studies of all the things I've read. Thank you, Keith, for that fine trivia question this evening, and for your weekly contribution to the net and other things that you do to help support the club. And it's much appreciated. At this time, I'm going to close the net. We had a total of 9 check-ins. So at this point, I will close the net with 9 check-ins, and thank everyone for taking the time to come by. Because without you, there would be no net. And again, Pat would be stuck sitting here listening to me yammer on about nothing, which is usually what I do. I have fun doing it. Anyway, everyone, 7-3, stay warm. Keep your chin up. We're going to get some summer weather eventually. So I predict Friday. At least if for only a day. But at least it'll be nice for a while. I know yesterday, Monday, was nice, and it was very nice. Had the patio door open. The furnace didn't come on all day. And I like that. No air conditioner running and no furnace running. It was like a free day. I didn't have to consume anything I had to pay for. So with that, I'm going to say 73 all. This is KA8 GKG signing off with the Crooked River Net until next Tuesday. 7-3 again. Have a great week.
Thank you, John. Good job, as usual. I did forget to mention one thing. There is we have started a thing called the Off the Grid Net on Monday evenings at, I think it's 9 o'clock. Stay tuned to the Facebook website and or the club webpage. I will hopefully fairly soon have some announcements about that. We have started it. You'll probably be able to get information off this repeater. I think this repeater is where it's going to be next week anyway. So thanks for everybody, and I'll be clear listening, and it'll keep it.
One more for the check-in there, Pat, K8HNK.
You get that, John?
I got K88HNK.
Why don't you talk that thing up, Elmer?
Okay, Pat. I just wanted to invite everybody Monday nights at 9 p.m. We're going to start it back on the repeater again. Last night we tried it on Simplex and got some interesting feedback. I still got to post to the Facebook page. But it's a grid down radio net. So basically what it is practice for if the communications or power failures happen for non-emergency. Maybe you want to contact your family, or maybe you want to set up just test your station to see if you can get a hold of somebody and the nature of that you may need to do in a non-emergent manner. So it's every Monday night at 9 p.m. We're going to start on this repeater here, 146-640. And of course, then when I get the HF stuff, we will be roaming there every week. We'll be picking a different frequency. But for right now, we're doing FM Simplex and FM repeater. So come join us, and of course, hopefully, Pat, you can use a photo on the Facebook page to promote it, and on the website. And of course, I got a special guest that wants to say something to everybody here on the repeater. I'm going to be control operator for Promise, and she wants to say hi to everybody. Let me break for some time. Okay, here she is.
Yeah, hi, Promise. Hi.
So she just checked in. So you're one of your younger members there, or the youngest member. So other than that, Pat, I'm going to turn it back over to you. This is K8HNK, back over to W8CRC and 80QP as net control operator, and 73. Everybody, have a good night.
Have a good, Elmer. And it was John that was actually running tonight's net. I'm just listening. I don't keep it.
All right, Pat, have a good evening. I'll talk to you later, maybe this evening. I'm going to go in the house and watch a little YouTube and chill, and I'll be back out later probably. K-A-H-E-K-G.
All right, John, we'll probably catch up on the other one later tonight. And have a good evening. And I don't keep it. Thanks again.
N8OQP KF8 CCY.
Yes.
Do you have a good spot or good information on where to download the drivers for this FT8 system?
As far as the comm drivers?
Yes, sir.
For what radio? For the TX10?
Correct.
Go to the ASU FTDX10 website. They should be there. Just look for comm drivers for that radio.
Okay, I downloaded those, but they ain't doing me any good. I'm gonna bring my laptop tomorrow night and show you. So maybe you can give me a hand then. KF8 CCY. We're out.
All right, bring it along. I can take a quick gander at it. If you go into the control panel device manager of the laptop, you should should see a CP2101 or something like that in there for the COM driver. You have to go into COM ports. If it's not there, or if it's showing up as not operating, you probably got the wrong drivers.
If you get time, we'll check it out tomorrow night. If not, we can do some other time.
Yeah, we'll get it working, don't worry.
K8H and K with traffic.
Go ahead.
To the gentleman that's trying to do FT8, are you running Windows 11?
Are you running 11?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, sir. Windows 11.
So am I.
Okay, I noticed this with it may be with the drivers in FT8 and in the thing, especially with DMR radios, they graze out the port. I forget what you have to do, but it's something with the programming and with the opening the ports manually for them to be able to operate on a COM basis. But I know it's only an issue with Windows 11. Unfortunately, I ran into this with my laptop when I did update to Windows 11. It actually shut down my DMR radio. I couldn't even program it.
If you get the right drivers, 11 works just fine with it. Because I'm using that here.
Drivers in it. So I haven't tried the radio hookup at all.
I doubled with you.
I was saying was I have not hooked the radio up to the laptop yet because I read a few things on the internet that said you'll mess your radio up if you hook it up without the drivers.
If you put the drivers in, it should find it automatically anyway.
You see, I haven't hooked it up yet because it said not to, so. But I got the FT8 system, the FT8 in fine. I just having trouble with the drivers. Like I say, we'll mess with it tomorrow night. If we get it, we did get it. If not, we'll do it later. No big thing. KF8CCY, 73s. See you tomorrow.
Hey, Bob, have a good evening, sir. N8OQP.
K8H and K8OQP.
Yes.
A young lady said good night to you. She's been trying to tell me to tell you good night, so I just wanted to pass that along to you. K8H and K8OQP.
Have a good night. Go to bed. N8OQP.